Man, um, having discernment, I have you paying attention to stuff that really ain't your business. But sometimes when God gives you a gift, you don't really have the ability to choose when you can use it or not. You just can see between the lines between a lot of things. Like I gotta give y'all a vague example. Like for instance, a coworker could tell me that him and his wife got into an altercation. He cheated or something like that, and they going through a bunch of stuff. And he can make a status saying something like God gives his strongest battles to his strongest soldiers. And that stuff really just blows my mind because it's like, what are you talking about? Or like, God gonna get me out of this, the same situation, the same altercation, he gonna get me out of this. But they don't even view God for who he is. You 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 think he's gonna help you sin? Like what are you even talking about? Like people really think God is going to support them no matter what. That's not the type of love that God provides. Like that really be blowing my mind. Like people be trying to add God into these unequally yoked relationships. God's not with y'all. That's why y'all going through so much. But you got the weird mindset of saying, well, love and make it work. Love, no, relationships, you need more than love in them relationships to make it work. Like, I don't know. I just be seeing people throw God and stuff that ain't got nothing to do with him. Or like it be people twice my age that it just don't seem like they ever learn anything. Like how many times do you gotta go through the same cycle and still not see nothing wrong with your behavior pattern? What? How does? I don't know. I don't get it. Like it's just mind blowing to me. Like people could just they try to, and I used to be like that, so I see how the mindset works. But I don't like the deception of the world, and that's kind of another reason why I frustration because I've been there before. Not in the specific things I just listed, but in that mindset of justifying everything you do. I've been in that place before. But the thing is, I learned at a young age. It didn't take that much for me to learn. All that happened was, well, okay, this doesn't really feel that good to have to live out the consequences of your actions. All this stuff don't really feel that good when I do something stupid, you know? But to me, it's like if you a grown person, man or woman, and you still justifying everything and you're trying to include God as if he has your back in a situation that is based on sin, what are you talking about? He don't got your back on that. He might have your back on getting you out of sin, yeah, but not to get you out of an altercation that makes you feel uncomfortable to keep doing it. That's not what God is for. He's not a genie. He doesn't work like that. Like, I don't know. I just been like you can just read in between the lines between a lot of stuff. Like it's weird. You can tell who is taking God serious and who ain't taking God serious. To the point where it's like, man, I don't really even want to see that. That's not my business. But at the same time, it's like, well, sometimes we see this stuff because we gotta pray for people. We gotta help them get out of the mindset that they in. We gotta be an example. We gotta lead. That's the good side about this stuff. But the downside is when you get frustrated at the world for making this idiotic stuff so normal. That is the weirdest thing that I've ever noticed about this place, about this world, the way people act, the way I used to act. It is just mind blowing when God starts to give you real life revelations on things. Like I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to be bragging about stuff that never really benefits me. That's weird. I don't want to brag about materialistic stuff and my character is trash. I don't want to sprinkle God in conversations when I know behind closed door I am an extreme godless person. I don't want to do that. What good is that gonna do for me? Nothing. Ain't gonna do anything for me. So it's like I don't know, man. Just I know some people really do think that they on God's side. This ain't to belittle people. This is really more like a rant. But it's just crazy how people can make a idiotic decision, be like, "Oh God, he gonna get me out of this," but they have no how should I say, they have no sense of viewing their own decision of what they just did, or if their character has to change, or what he's actually trying to show you out of the situation after it happened. Because a lot of times God is trying to get us to avoid certain situations, but we just walk right into them because we don't know no better. We can't hear God's voice. You know what I'm saying? We can't, when another person that is being used as a vessel for God tries to say something to us, we get offended. I just, being humble will help you out a whole lot in this life, in this walk. I just be seeing stuff that blow my mind. I get on social media and I see churchgoers saying the most ungodly thing, and it's like, what in your how are you saved yet you have no conviction towards these things? It's weird because it's like you're in a position where somebody is looking up to you, but you're normalizing the weird behaviors that you're doing. Like, you can see somebody that doing a video like I'm doing right now, ranting. You know what I'm saying? And they can get frustrated to the point they start cussing, and they'll still post a video as if that's normal, something, you know what I'm saying, that's something cool to do. How, how do you know you did that and you still making it public? What? I don't know, man, but I guess that's how it go. When like I said in the beginning, when you got discernment, you can see things that really ain't your business, but it so bother you, and it just make you sit down and wonder what in the world is going on.